Hey, it's Jimmy, and y'all watching the Comic Hall Crew on YouTube.
We are here. We are here. We are here. Comic Hall Crew in the building. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
Doing great.
I'm great.
We've got Al in the building. We've got Puff in the building, and tonight we've got no stranger. The comics man is in his house. Not sure who else is joining, but as they come in, we will recognize them, and we're gonna keep this train rolling. All right, fellas, it has been a very, very, very long time since we've done these, but we got it for you.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Now, the StreamYard did that, Al. The StreamYard did that. I'm just saying the StreamYard did that. So don't y'all be looking at me. Don't y'all be looking at me.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
But my prices are reasonable. What?
Oh, there they go. There.
All right, so we are in business. That's actually not the one I want to show y'all yet. Oh. This is the one I want to show y'all. This is the one I want to show y'all. $734 American $1,000. Swamp Thing 50. Canadian variant. No. Yeah, no. No. 40 people watching this. Nothing special. Just says Canadian edition.
Why? Why is it special? I mean, why are they asking so much for it then?
Because they out their damn mind. That's why.
Oh, 1 in 20. So you telling me that it's a 1 in 20?
No.
How was it? When did the book come out?
Oh, here we go. Canadian price variants of the rarest copies available in high grade books, even more so. And the logic is as follows: if a hypothetical print run is 100,000 comics, the Canadian print should be 10% of the American run.
No.
Yeah. They wasn't even doing ratios when this came out, was they?
Not really, no. You know, some of those Canadian price variants, you know, people tend to charge a bit more because of it. But nah, not for this book. I mean, Justice League Dark is interesting, but I don't remember any news coming out saying that they was going to be back or being done in the movie to the point where they need to charge this amount of money for this book, regardless if it's a Canadian price variant. No.
Do y'all hear that? There it is. All right, it just stopped. Yeah.
I think it's my microphone.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like somebody was plugging in, like when you get ready to plug in a microphone. Okay. Yeah, I just, for me, man, this is just mumbo jumbo. This is somebody that's just trying to explain their way to a sale, and nobody's gonna be interested in this. Nobody's buying this book. If you paying $734,000 over this and bypassing X-Men 1, Amazing Fantasy, Giant Size, some key Golden Age books. Key. I want to put emphasis on that tonight. Key Golden Age books. Nah, nobody's paying for this, man. Nobody's paying for this. Yeah.
Nope.
All right. The classic.
Testing.
Yep, yeah, I still hear it, comments, man. It's check your mic input. Yeah.
$20,000 for a book that is ebbed and waned over the past 10, 15 years.
And they're saying, well, it's the Mark Jewelers
It's a
Very.
newsstand and a Mark Jewelers. That's double the price.
It's amazing how a jewelry insert increases the value of a comic book. And I want y'all to focus on what I'm saying. A jewelry insert, comic book. Jewelry insert, comic book.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I had to hurt my text. I thought I was getting a message there. But for me, we all know this is a couple $100. This is maybe $1,000, $1,200 if you're on the high end. But that is absolutely outrageous, man. Absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous.
It's a sad testament to the fact that, like I said, man, somebody feel like a jewelry insert causes a book to jump up that much in value that I'm willing to pay $20,000 for a 9.8 of New Mutants, which, like you said, normally that book would probably be about $1,200-$1,500 at a 9.8. I mean, the book has been, I'm tired of looking at that book.
You've seen it a million times on this show for the last 5 years.
I mean, bro, this is a book we see on this channel at least 6 times a year.
Yeah.
At least 6 times. And not only that, gentlemen, this is a book that's readily available at Heroes Con for little or nothing. How many of these did y'all see at Heroes Con a couple weeks ago?
Man, it was just about at every booth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely all over the
As
place.
far as the wall books.
Yeah, I mean, this is a staple. I told y'all years ago, I said if anybody's into the hobby, this is a case of when you start out, this is when you got your first comic book packet. You got this, you got Venom, Lethal Protector, you got Wildcats, Spawn, Grifter, Stormwatch. What was the one that got hot there, Sean, that we were talking about?
I'm a
Blood. Was it Blood Rank? What was it? Blood Strike.
Blood Strike.
Blood Strike. Yeah.
Blood Strike.
Yeah.
Hey,
this price.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna attribute the price to the movie, and I guess that's about it.
Well,
have you looked up X-Force Ones?
We're gonna see that in a little while. Don't worry, we're gonna see it in a little bit. Just hold tight. We're gonna see it. Just wait.
It's sickening. It is sickening.
Yeah. Next up, Best Buy exclusive.
Oh, come on. Really?
X, if you watching this and you at work, man, go back to the back room and see if y'all got about 10 of them stacked up somewhere.
Hidden in the vault of Best Buy.
Now I want y'all to see that price, and then y'all look right there. Superman #2 for 15. That's for 10. Just go work a little bit harder and save some more change. You go get that instead of that.
You ain't lying.
Oh my goodness.
Hey man, go to the description. I want to know what makes this book, and I'm assuming that it's a raw book. What makes that book worth what they're asking for it?
Rare and exclusive.
Mini comic for DC Comics and Flash. Limited edition first Flash Superman 1 mini comic book was published and it's in English language. I hope it's in English. Comic features an excited storyline with your favorite character, Flash. What if my favorite character was Superman? You're being biased. This single unit comic is a must-have addition to any collector's vintage comics collection. No, it ain't.
Nah, I don't need
I know
that.
everybody's favorite is Flash.
And then they want to use the word vintage. Like that's the vintage. Ain't nothing vintage about it.
It's 22 years old, man. That is messed up. You call a book 22 years old vintage.
Shit, I'd rather have the original from the DC comics back in the Bronze Age.
Hey, high grade 8.0. All right, well, let's go look at that. You tell me where the 8.0 at. You show it to me. Remo, if you're watching this, come on up. Look at that. Where's the 8.0 at?
There's 8 points on the comic that are messed up.
No, that's 8,000 on the back. 8,000 ticks.
Damn.
As the young people say, they capping super hard.
Yeah.
I mean, that book has seen better days.
That book has been read on a couple of toilets, man.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Emotional damage.
Yes. Where's the Dudley at?
Gutter trash.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
There you go.
What up, Joe?
Look at that.
No, they can keep that.
8.0, you say? 8.0. My.
Keep that. Uh-oh.
Nah, I can talk about this one.
Al, we talked about that. We talked about this today. I told you. I got 2 or 3 copies of this. I need to go dig them out. If they're going for that.
Yeah, me too.
If they going for that, I need to roll it out.
That one's actually. I mean, it's a nice cover by Warren,
yeah,
Low or whatever. But it's not as rare as the one for the issue 1. The thing our germ did the issue 1.
I got them all. That was when we was on that kick, Al. I got them all. Every variant series, I got it. That back when we was Sean, were you in the group there? I think he was in there. I think you might have been in there.
You said every variant from what?
From this Darkstalkers Street Fighter, because we had a buddy that put all the variants in there. Every time they come out, pre-order.
I don't think Sean was in the group at the time.
No,
man.
Sean was in there. Okay, TC was dropping them in there left and right. And I just pre-ordered. I went in.
He dropped it, and most of the time we jumped on it. Like that Superman that I AOK'd you, Sean.
Yeah.
That what was it? Del Auto.
Yeah.
TC dropped the link in the chat, and everybody started scrambling for
Midtown Comics.
Yep.
Well, I ordered so many variants from Midtown Comics.
Superman what for Street Fighter?
No, it was Action Comics 1000, and it was a Del Auto variant. And it was the one I AOK Sean was a Virgin variant, and it was dope because they used Christopher Reeves, and he was sitting in the Fortress of Solitude on a glass chair. It was cool, man. And I don't even like Superman, and I bought it. What's going on, Chef?
Yo. Yeah, I cut back on like buying stuff from Udon and stuff because I realized like, man, I don't need to be adding these books and paying all this money. Yeah, they're great covers, but you know, I just said, you know, let me stop buying.
I might have to get like that because they definitely hurt your pockets.
Yeah,
I done bought most of them this year.
I better let them go.
Shoot, all the Udon books I bought this year were the Street. Well, that was last year. Street Fighter 6 and them Kimberly variants. That was it. And the swimsuit. That's it.
They dropped a couple of hot ones this year, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Just because it's a 9.9 CBCS, man, these 9.9s get on my nerve.
And the CBCS, they ain't worth much compared to CGC. No. Dude's gonna hold on to that. And I need that icon book too, but not at that price. Hell no.
But you know what? Why would you out of all the books why would you send that one off to get slabbed? Like, that's just, I don't think that's a key.
There ain't nothing going on with that book, man. That's probably the book just came back at 9.9. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna big high money for it.
Yeah.
Is it like a Superman homage? Like, is she like getting ready to like to pull her jacket open or something?
Hogwash is what it is. Hogwash. Chat, make sure y'all hit that. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that button for me. Hit that subscribe so we can get this traction rolling, so we can defeat the algorithm of YouTube.
Because they
don't cost you anything.
They're holding brothers down.
They hold us down. But yeah, look, according to Key Collector, this
they got
not even a key.
Put on our throat.
It's not a key. No,
it's not a key at all.
I told you it wasn't a key. This is hogwash, is what it is. It's hogwash.
Some people got money to this blow. You know, hey, I want to send something to get graded. How about this?
Hogwash.
Yep.
Next up.
that's the.
Is that a hollow? I mean,
Yeah, it's the motion 3D variant. That's that new 52 shit. I remember these books.
9.9.
Nah. This the same seller?
Probably.
Yeah, actually, it's the same. So I just noticed that. Yeah, he got 9.9 committee.
maybe he done caught a couple suckers before on some of these prices.
Locally. They're like today, Shannon, if you're watching, bro, somebody tried to get my boy Shannon today. He called me and said, man, go look this up right quick. I said, no, bro, you don't want that.
I think this dude was sipping too much of that Flint, Michigan water. No.
I said, in my head, I was going to be nice tonight, but since you said it, I'll go ahead and put my 2 cents in. So I guess he needs a couple of cases of water.
Clean water.
You know what I'm saying? A couple of pallets.
Because he out of his damn mind with this shit right here. This book right here? Really?
Priest, all I do is sell coke, man. I don't do no violence. I don't mess with no fire. No
Listen, don't argue with me, man. I'm trying to give you a chance. Now, you don't get me my money tonight.
Night!
Y'all know the folk watch our show because everybody running with that meme now. Somebody watch the show. Yeah, nobody was running that until we started doing that.
Yep. I've noticed that too.
Know this for a fact.
That's how it happened, and then all of a sudden, that folks be claiming it like they was doing it first, or they
were doing it day one.
Discovered it.
Yep.
Next, they're gonna be running this.
What the shit is this?
Yeah, that's coming next.
Yeah, you better hit up.
Keep that one in the pocket.
All right, last but not least, the last one for the night, rather. This one, I looked at it, and it's a Golden Age collector. This ain't worth no $738,000.
Wait, man, what is up with that number though?
Yeah, ain't no $7,300 and $750. Ain't no way.
700.
That's a gambling debt.
Yeah, that's a very specific number, man. Like,
yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's, hey, man. Yeah, Big Richie wants his money, man. Give him his money, man. See, yeah. He puts $738,000, you know? Yeah.
50.
Yeah. Not a penny less. Not a penny less.
What's up, Chris?
We need you back, bro. Where you at, man? Where you at, brother?
That's the odd part. I mean, the random numbers is the interest that they incurred on it.
Yeah.
Interest. It's crazy. What? Matt, you know, you're the Golden Age guru here. What is this book? What is this book?
This is just a regular old issue of Ritzy Fritzy's, the first issue. But it's not like it's the end of the world. The most important Ritz issue is the first appearance of Charlie Brown. That's way under. Yeah, that I would have said, okay, well, if that's a 9.8, then yeah, I could work with you on that. But that's an expensive, really expensive book. But it still ain't no 700. It ain't no 700,000. You talk 700,000 is reserved for AF-15, Superman. Bro, we talking about Superman. I know Superman at a low grade is 700,000. Detect 27 is low grade 700,000. Prissy Rincy, no. I need to drop off about a couple of them numbers. And you need to leave that right about here. You need to
play that Tootsie Roll song from the 90s for this.
You need to cut all that out right there, and there you go, right there, $50.
$50.
Because it's old, it's worth a lot.
No. Nope.
Damn.
All right, gentlemen, let's move on here. Let's move. All right, cover price, top 20.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Biker Mice from Mars.
God, I remember that too.
Yeah, I've got one of these sitting. It was one of them in the box today. That's where we was at. Sitting right out there in the box. Top sale, $84 for a CGC 9.0. Watchmen. Not so sure what's going on here. Is this a movie coming out or something? What's going on with this? What's the Watchmen on this?
I think they were dropping some sort of new I think animation.
Okay, animated movie. Okay, all right. Well, CGC 9.6, $165. I know, Al. Read my mind. Like, okay. Full-fledged TV show a couple years ago. You wouldn't hear nothing about, and now cartoon. Uncle Scrooge and the Infinity Dime. The Infinity Dime.
That was hot, I think last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. $16.
Not to know Uncle Scrooge.
Detective Comics 1086 Sebastian Fiumara 1 in 25 variant.
Nah.
Yeah. $70. Vicious Circle, $17. This is out of my league. No clue. The Terrifics #1. CG and 9.6, $100 for the Terrifics.
Why?
It says we have confirmation that Metamorpho and Mr. Terrific will appear in a live action in the DCU. Metamorpho will be the book you want to buy, bro.
Yeah, the first appearance.
You want to get the first appearance of Metamorpho.
Come on.
Oh, Mr. Terrific supposed to be in that Superman TV show, right?
I guess so. I guess I would assume so. Let me see who else there. Let me see who else is there. Let me see. Yeah, it just said those two. Yeah. Nah. Not for me. Blood Hunt. This is the homage to crime suspense story, excuse me. 1 in 25 variant, $209, CGC 9.8. I prefer the Wolverine Sabretooth one as opposed to this one.
Yeah, they're gonna start doing too many homages and stuff, man. Get played out.
Action Comics 1066 Mark Spears 1 in 25 variant. That is hideous.
I was saying it's Lobo.
That's Lobo. Yeah, it look like, I'm telling you, when you look at that book, it look like you on drugs. Just the way it's laid out. Number 12, Sonic the Hedgehog. Number 70, Natalie Fordrain. Retail incentive 1 in 10, $20. $20.
Man, it's crazy. They already had 70 issues. You still collecting this run?
Yeah, just for that. You got this?
Yeah, I don't have this the 1 in 10. I actually I stopped buying the ratios. I just been getting the regular A's and B's recently because I'm just kind of like I'd be collecting all of them for forever. I guess I'll just go back later on and try to get them.
What's up, Bryce? All right, number 11, Geico. Oh,
actually, the cover B for a 70 I think looks better than the 1 in 10.
It's not surprising.
Geiger, look at this, Al. Geiger, $85.
Oh, that's
yeah, it does look much better.
Got the crew on there.
$85, man. I might need to go.
On there for?
Oh, it's been it said it was Evan. Option. Yeah, option. Yeah. I'll tell you what, bro. I have no intent. Hey, if they want to start selling like hotcakes, I'll go dig it out. 9.8 on the market. It goes. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. All right. Those are the top 10 runners up. Top 10, number 1, Proof. Number 1, $103.
Never heard. I can't remember that.
Oh, I think that's an old book. I think I might actually have it. I think I might have it in my storage. Spider-Man Reign 2, number 1, 1 in 25 variant.
I'm so far out of Spider-Man.
I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
Annihilation 2099, number 1, Pete Wood, first appearance, 1 in 25 variant, $43. $43.
Like the Annihilation event, but I don't think Pete Wood is worth that money.
Al, you remember it was a couple years ago I did a video and I put on my books that you look for. This a long time ago. Said authority. I told everybody authority a long time ago. CGC 9.6, $130. So my brother. Look at that, man.
You got Chris back. Welcome back, bro.
What's good, man?
What's happening?
So I hope you didn't get. I hope you don't feel like you got bullied to come back, man. That would be the last thing that I would want. I hope
missed you, bro.
Your own
What's happening?
Man. I mean, we have missed you though.
We missed you, brother.
Just a little peer pressure.
He wasn't doing it watching CNN anyway. That's the topic for another discussion. Number 6, X-Men number 1.
Volume 1 of issue 11.
Volume 1, yeah. Volume 1, number 11.
This is only good for the Jim Lee cover.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see nothing of value of this book outside of the cover. And even then, you can still get this book for cheap.
You should be able to anyway.
Oh, Lord.
Doom. Number 1. So yeah, MF Doom, piece of a verse.
A piece of a verse, not even the full verse.
Yeah, not even the real deal. Back again. Wolverine number 88.
Man, we done seen this book for like a couple times on this list, man.
Yep. CGC top weekly sale, $425. My.
Of course. Knew that was on there.
98.
For that Deadpool Wolverine, man.
CGC 98, 1059 out the door. Most common grade slab 9.6, $490 out the door.
Out of pocket.
Raw naked $353.
Come say, give me a hug.
Moon Knight, Mr. Khonshu, number 0, Secret, one per store variant. Secret. I mean, nobody knew about it. Secret. $48 raw.
It could stay a secret.
Yeah.
Let me guess what number one gonna be.
There we go.
Oh.
There we go. GWB, baby.
Hey, what I told y'all in the chat.
Emotional damage.
What I
Look at me.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I mean to cut y'all.
No, you go ahead, but I'm the captain. Go ahead.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
I told y'all. I said, man, y'all need to go collect them X-Force ones, because I
Don't
knew
happen.
As soon as they said that Giancarlo Esposito was GW Bridge, I said, yep, it's a wrap.
There you go. There you go. They posted them in droves, man.
Man.
Hot cakes, ready to go. Hot cakes. Put it up there again, Sean. Put it up again, Sean.
Hold on, man. There you go.
Hot cakes.
Posting them in droves,
Man. With the card.
With the card. Poly bag.
I mean, but is like that character gonna be like, hot shit or something?
Take
Probably
it off me now, man.
They're gonna probably they'll probably offer me the first movie.
Right.
In the first 5 minutes.
In the first 5 minutes, it might offer me in the first 5 minutes.
I give him 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's being generous.
Hey, and then it might be a scroll.
Right.
The Godfather of Dollar.
It sure is.
Or it could be your boy, Mephisto.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, shit.
No, it's definitely Mephisto.
Hey, Giancarlo would kill that too if he played Mephisto.
Man.
Yeah. Next up is the CBSI top 10 books for this week. Let's see what we got here on our honorable mentions. And here is the other one the other Dark Stalkers that I got.
Yeah, I got one of those too. It's Raldo.
Yep, 1 in 20. I got 2 or 3 of these. I'm gonna update. Let me see another $1,500, $1,200 sale, and I know something. You can have. I got them ready to go. I need some Matt Baker books to buy.
Who paying $1,500? No mind.
Just because that the Capcom Marvel collection coming out, they just.
I guess so. You know what, Chris? I guess so.
It's the only thing I can think.
Yeah, Terrors of War. That's a nice couple, man. That is extremely nice. Yeah. This book sold is Horrors number 12, LB Cole cover. This book sold for let me back out here. $10,200.
Jesus.
Heritage. And y'all want me to spend $10,000 on Static Shock. That's what they wanted me to spend my money on. Okay. And of course, Street Fighter 9.6 for 1,000, and then the next couple of days later, 1,100. Well, on the same day, 1,100. So make of that what you will. Number 10, X-Men 97. Number 2, high sale of $18. Watchmen number 1, of course, we just spoke about that, $35.50.
Hey man, I ain't mean to cut you out. What is that number? Why is that on number 10? Why is that on there?
Because there's a fight between Wolverine and Sabretooth in the new Deadpool movie. And that cover has Wolverine and Sabretooth fighting in it. And it's actually the dude from I think it's Tyler Mane, back from the first X-Men movie, is being Sabretooth again.
Not the first fight now. You would think the book with the first,
right?
What was that, Wolverine 10? From the 9th or 7?
One of them.
No, it was
I think that would be the book.
X-Men. It was X-Men. Uncanny X-Men.
Uncanny X-Men, yeah. Uncanny X-Men, you would think that'd be the one that would go up. You hadn't seen that on any list.
Right.
They choose X-Men 97 number 2.
That was Uncanny 211. And then 212 was the continuation of the fight.
Yeah.
That's the book you want. But I get it. It's the hype because X-Men 97 was an amazing cartoon. So people figure they're grabbing what they can grab.
Yeah. Annihilation $20.99 again. $18.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just tripping because that book was on my pull list and I paid cover price for it.
Me too.
That book should not be no 16, 18, whatever that says. I'm appalled. That's all, man.
Baffled.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, you good, brother. Spider-Man Noir #1, Raws $325. I need to go dig mine out right now. Put it up and get ready to sell it.
There you go.
CGC 9/8 $525. All right, let me see y'all. I'm telling y'all, some of these books getting up out of here this year.
Because Nicolas Cage is playing the voice again in the actual, I think it's like Amazon greenlit or something like that. There's going to be a Spider-Man Noir cartoon with Nick Fury coming back as the voice, or Nick Cage coming back as the voice again. That's why that's on there.
X-Men 97 #1. People are going back to X-Men 97. The third print has dropped. 40 plus sales of cover A in the first week. $20. What? You know what it is? We're not involved in this anymore. So when you look at it, it's like, you know what? This is why I can look at this and go, man, I'm glad them days are long. The Wednesday Warrior shit is over with me, man.
Oh, I picked up 2 weeks of books, and it was the smallest list.
Yeah, that's all you can really do.
Hold on, Al. I'm gonna keep it on you while I read this out loud, Al. I'm gonna keep it right there on you. Locked in. You ready? You ready? This one was about more volume. The CGC 9.8 crept up to $119. Shout out to Stein. I love when Stein write like that. I love when he write like that. I love when Stein writes right like that. So that
was X-Men 97 #1. What print? The first print or the third print?
It said, I guess this is I guess it's this one. This one was more about volume though. CGC 0.98 did creep up to $119 this week, which is an increase from last week's $100 price.
Man, I thought we.
Oh, if you got this, hey, ride it out. If you got a bro, Remo, we know Remo got 12 of them. That we know, that's a fact. We know Remo has 12 of these, and Apollo probably got 7, 8 of them himself.
Apollo probably got a couple.
Oh yeah, he got them. Hot cakes. Detective Comics 1086 again, 121 and 25. High sale of $92 on that. Doom, high sale of 80. Grommets, no clue, no how, no way, know nothing about it. That is $115 for the 1 in 10. Well, excuse, yeah, 1 in 15, 1 in 10 variant. Fantastic Four 94 is back on this chart again. We know why. Agatha Harkness. For y'all say y'all ain't interested, y'all damn sure buying the book. $110 in low to mid, and high grade $150. And also #1, we knew that was gonna go to the top of the charts with a bullet after yesterday's trailer.
Oh yeah.
Hulk #1, CGC 9/8 $350 this week. Raws back up to 60. High sale of $85. $85.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm done. If never mind, I ain't finna say it.
No, bro, hey, speak and the rest will follow. Go ahead, brother.
I just don't, man. And you know, if Larry was on the show, shout out to Larry. He would probably oppose what I'm about to say. But I don't understand, man, how people can get so hyped for a book because of an appearance on a TV show or a trailer or a movie. We say it all the time. You should already, if you were a fan of the Red Hulk, you should already have the book.
Yep.
The only excuse that I know that I can let slide is if somebody's getting into comic books, so they just find out about Red Hulk and they want to get into the character, they want to read the comics. That would be like the only caveat. But if you are a comic collector, why are you buying the first appearance of Red Hulk after he shows up in a trailer? We all know that the majority of these books, once they actually show up on these top 10 lists and stuff, after it's all said and done, we've seen it time and time again with the New Mutants 98. That book will be on a chart. They'll say something about Deadpool. They about to bring out some Deadpool toilet tissue. So basically, the book shot up. The book will go up in price. Then once the Deadpool toilet tissue is gone and it's sold out, then the book drop again. Oh, we serving Deadpool pancakes at IHOP. Oh, the book rise up again. You know, it's on the top 10 list again. You know what I'm saying? And then after the Deadpool pancakes at IHOP fade away, then it drops down again. I don't understand how this works in terms of ebbs and flows when it comes down to the comic book thing, man. You would think that these books would basically remain the same. Of course, I already know the first appearance of Red Hulk is a key because it's, of course, a main character. But at the same time, why don't you already have this book? Why does this book shoot up in price in a way to where it shows up on these charts? The book's been around forever, just like the X-Force One. Like, man, that book, like Jay said, it's always been in dollar bins. I got like 5 of that book, plus I got the gold second print because I got the full run. Why are these books going up like that, man? It's just frustrating to see, man. It's like, wow, this is crazy.
It is ridiculous. And I'll just touch when you were talking about the pancakes and stuff. It's like that time when Popeyes came out with that chicken sandwich and people was losing their mind over that shit and fighting each other just to get a chicken sandwich and stuff. That's how it is with these books. Like when the trailer drops, they lose their mind over these characters. Now they want to go and jump out and buy these books at extraordinary prices. It makes no sense.
Bro, Sean, let me tell you something, man. Y'all know this to be true, and you dead on with that, man. Man, folks spilled blood over that Popeyes chicken sandwich, man. Joker was getting murdered over that chicken sandwich. I get. You can go buy that sandwich now, and ain't drive through ain't long or nothing like that.
No. You can't buy them no more because they shutting them down. You can't buy. Not making you can't buy. Go on, bye.
Yep.
Popeye, go on, bye.
I had that one of those sandwiches one time. I don't know what the hype was about.
Me neither. I'm like, this ain't all that.
Honestly, it had way too much crunch. Like it was all like the breading. It was like a big, thick breading sandwich. Like nothing but crunch. No actual chicken meat in the inside.
Yeah, that shit was horrible to me.
Yeah. I want to throw this out there before we move to the next for the main event here. Those who have not watched the Golden, I think it's called King Golden on Netflix. You want a nice fun binge? Watch that. It's a really fun show. Recommended to me by our own Comics.
What you said it's called King what?
King Golden. Goldin. King Golden. 2 seasons.
Y'all seen Supercell?
It's on my list. My brother just told me about it.
On Netflix. It was good. I binge watched it. It was really good.
Supercell.
SUPACELL.
Okay. I'll put it on the list to watch.
If you need a little premise of what it's about, put the movie, the comic book Black, and some sort of superhero, team, whatever, and that's Supercell, all black superhero team.
Yeah,
sweet. Hey, yeah, y'all. I have the pictures. I have the pictures right here. I've seen it. I have the pictures. And as soon as you get it, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. You'll have it just like the money in the bank. A quick cash in. All right, let's get ready for this main event. Let's get ready for this main event. Let's get ready for this main event. All right. If you were under a rock for the last 24 hours, I feel sorry for you.
Hey, I've been under that rock because I still haven't watched the trip.
Okay, well, this main event won't have any impact on that, but I will just say, get prepared, get ready. Save that money. It's gonna be good. What was the second one? Name of the second one. Winter Soldier. Yeah, Winter Soldier vibe. Captain America: Brave New World. The trailer dropped yesterday afternoon. Pissed off Marvel in the process, but the trailer was dropped earlier than expected. Of course, as you see there, the Red Hulk is featured in the trailer as well. But that's not what we're talking about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about the whiny crybaby comic community. The whiny crybaby comic community. Trailer hadn't even been out 15 minutes and folks was whining. Great. We want Steve Rogers back. 1866. Then we want Steve Rogers back.
That's no different than when they actually made Sam Wilson Captain America in the comic books. You saw the same thing.
They knew it was coming. At the end of Infinity War, what did you see? I'll say the same thing I told Larry and Al. You saw Captain America sitting on that bench like it was a pharmaceutical ad.
Old man Steve.
It was Metamucil commercials. He gave that shield over to Sam Wilson, and y'all knew what was coming.
I'm Steve Rogers, and I got diabetes.
Yeah, diabetes. Diabetes.
We had a whole show dedicated to transitioning it to Sam. And the Winter Soldier.
The show came out, rave reviews. It was great, especially during COVID. It was great theater. Y'all knew what was going to happen. Y'all saw it. They fought off super soldiers. Had the same shield. Y'all saw this. They told y'all the NWO was coming. Y'all said, no, we don't want the NWO. We're going to change it. Okay, well, y'all changed it. Brave New World. A Brave New World. You changed it to a Brave New World. It's here. Trailer drops. Nothing's changed. Same Sam Wilson. Got the shield. Same suit. Now y'all want Steve Rogers. Guess what? Y'all ain't getting it. So you might as well put that in your spliff. Roll it up.
Smoke yourself one.
And smoke you one.
Sit back and relax.
Y'all gonna get Sam Wilson. And I'm going to see this movie.
Day one.
Supposed to drop.
Day one.
February next year?
Yeah, I'm there. Black History Month. 1866. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there to see this movie.
Well, you keep saying 1866. What's one?
It's an inside joke. We'll tell you after the
Oh,
show.
okay, okay.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's
Like he just said February. I was like 1866. That's not.
yeah. Inside joke. Inside. But I'm gonna go see this movie. I don't give a damn about if y'all don't want Sam Wilson playing this man. The movie's already gonna be made. I refuse to sit there. Just like I saw, like I got into it with a troll online yesterday. I've been battling. I've been channeling spirit of Chris. I've been getting online battling these trolls, talking about we want Steve Rogers back. I said, for what? When you knew this was coming 2 years ago, what you sitting there whining about it for? Y'all know Sam Wilson was in that comic book rolling. What y'all think y'all gonna do? Go hit an Infinity Stone and turn everything back? Y'all think them folk coming back? If you think them folk coming back, Steve Rogers, Iron Man, Black Widow, if you think they coming back, then you got a better chance of the Falcons winning the Super Bowl next year.
Man.
Only person I want back is a new T'Challa.
And you know y'all gonna get that. Y'all know that you'll get that before you get Steve Rogers back. You'll get that before you get Steve Rogers.
Well, you know, the rumor flying around, they're not even gonna recast him. They're just gonna do the next movie's gonna show his sister and what's her name, the leader of the army, gonna be training his son to be the new Black Panther. So we aren't even gonna get another T'Challa. The next Black Panther movie is gonna have his son taking the mantle.
Is he already gonna be 18 years old?
I guess so. I guess they're gonna just do a nice little time jump, and hopefully this one will be better than the one in Endgame. And he's gonna be all grown up, and you know, he'll be the new Black Panther.
Damn, not Kirk Cousins winning the ring.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Apollo. Bronny James is gonna average 22 points before that happens.
Damn. That man averages like what, 2 points per game?
Yeah. So no, I'm telling y'all now. I don't what all this fuss is about.
Hey, the Cowboys still won't have a Super Bowl before Steve Rogers come back.
Oh no, Stan Lee will be back for the end.
It is crazy to me that people are acting like they are surprised. But again, I've said it to a couple of people online, like you said, Matt, that's because people gonna whine. Like just like when Sam became Captain America way back in the comic book, and people got mad. Back when I was working at AZE, people got mad and they were all upset that Sam Wilson was Captain America and my Captain America was not black and all that. And I've been telling people, just like I said back then, eat a dick. Like you can eat a bag of them because things change. You okay with them making a black Superman? You don't seem to have a problem with Black Widow being dead and her sister taking over in Thunderbolts. Like, just go ahead and accept it. It's gonna happen. And I can see if Sam Wilson wasn't a good Captain America, like if for whatever reason he actually was just the character didn't transition well and hasn't been written well to be a good Captain America. But in every instance, since Sam Wilson has picked up the shield and become Captain America, he's been portrayed as a character who understands his position in the world. Just like he said in Winter Soldier, I am a black man wearing the American flag. What don't I understand? He's been written as a character, and Anthony Mackie has portrayed the character well too, showing that he understands what being Captain America as a black man in America, he is going to be facing, the backlash he's going to get from people. And it's crazy to me that how well his journey as Captain America to becoming Captain America mirrors the journey that the character did in the comic books. Like it's almost in a direct parallel when you watch it as it's progressed from when it happened in the comic books to now it's happening in the movies. People are having the same reactions, the same anger, the same outrage that don't make no sense. I get it. You ain't got nothing better sitting in your trailer with your swamp cooler watching bad episodes of Jerry Springer, but you need to get over it. Kiss your sister, have a good night, and be all right about it. Like, because it's going to happen.
Damn. Whoosh.
What they need to do is make Isaiah Bradley young again. and have him and Sam Wilson be Captain America together.
Man,
Just piss him off the more.
Just break America right down the middle.
But you know what? It's like I said before. People knew this. People knew that this was coming, and especially for those who have read the comic books. As Sean stated earlier, you knew this was coming. We all knew this was coming.
Well, what happened to the grandson or whatever of Isaiah Bradley or whatever?
The one that was at the house with him when he opened the door.
Doesn't he become Patriot in the Young Avengers?
You say he did what?
He becomes Patriot in the Young Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what, they still doing that?
We don't know if they're doing that in this movie or not. Like if they're continuing that Isaiah Bradley story with his grandson.
We'll probably see him on the big screen like right after Blade comes out. So
if that ever comes out.
Blade, I gave up on Blade. They keep trying to make the movie not about Blade.
Yeah.
Blade gives up on Blade.
That's what Wesley Snipes did. Exactly. Didn't even want to open his eyes. They had CGI eyes.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on this, brother?
Who, me?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on this whole diatribe?
Let me just say AT&T is over here slam tripping. So Captain America, so I looked it up. Falcon first appeared in Captain America issue 117, I think, 1969, right? Ever since then, various writers have portrayed Falcon as a very close friend of Steve Rogers. They both appeared in the same comic book during the 70s because, from what I understand, Captain America's book wasn't selling too hot. They wanted to add, Sam as a minority to try to boost up readers. So in that respect, they had Captain America and Falcon. If you know anything about comic books, I'm not even a Captain America fan. I don't read Captain America like that. But most people, if they are adept or have a general knowledge of comic books, they know certain things. You know that kryptonite kills Superman. Green kryptonite will kill Superman. You know that Batman, with enough prep time, could defeat Jesus. You know, with anything that goes on in comic books, man, you have a basic understanding of certain things. They have developed a friendship in the comics continuum to the point to where even if they were in real life, as much as they were together, Captain America knows Falcon's, his ethics and his morality. What I tend to have a problem with is that when you have people that sit online and they want to talk about, they want their Captain America back. Half of these peons probably don't even own a Captain America book. They probably have never read a Captain America book, because the majority of people that I know that I've seen, either they are indifferent about Sam Wilson becoming Captain America or they like the idea. Now, you might have some diehards out there that just straight up diehard. They don't like it because they just don't like it. And I can respect that, because to a certain degree, I'm like that with the X-Men. Certain things, I've talked about First Class or First Trash, whatever you want to call that movie. So I get that aspect of being a comic book fan, but I've noticed that a lot of the people that are out here saying that not my Captain America are basically the same people that want to throw that word woke out in every sense of the word when they don't even know what the word truly means.
I hate the word woke now. Sorry, not to cut you off.
You can ask these guys. I tell them all the time, I despise that word. And if I had Thanos' ability, I would snap that one word out of existence along with a few other things. You wouldn't be able to use the word woke no more. If you use the word woke, your head would explode. straight up and down. I can't stand that word no more because it's been bastardized, it's been demonized, and it's been used in a context for the last few years that it wasn't even meant to be used. And eventually we're gonna have a show about that too, because I'm tired of it. But at the end of the day, you have people in a position where they sit and they jump on these bandwagons and they get their pitchforks and they get their torches and they want to run with something, and half of them don't even know what the hell they talking about. And it bothers me to the point to where you have people out there that are honestly genuinely wanting to see these movies. They want to see them, yeah, the MCU has had a few missteps, I get it, but at the same time, that's what any other company. Superman movies, and Chris, you could attest to this, every Superman movie that's come out has not been gold. Superman 4 was trash. I'm sorry.
Man, it was
terrible.
Horrible.
Superman Returns was okay. It was mediocre. To me, the best Superman movies were the first two. And I'm not even a Superman fan. But what I'm saying, basically what I'm saying is this. We all have a right to complain. We all have a right to share our opinions, and we all have a right to voice our opinions because we are individuals and we have our own thought. But at the same time, man, when you sit and you start talking all this craziness about, well, he's not my Cap, he's not this, that, then the third, it's like the same thing where they were talking about Idris Elba, Heimdall. Like, people were up in arms and he's not Norse. There weren't any black Norsemen, this, that, and the third. Now, I don't know that much about Norse history, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, does it matter in that situation? Because if you look at the way the Warriors 3 were drawn in the comic books, Hogan was an Asian guy, but nobody complained about that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem in the sense that this movie is trying to come out. It's trying to basically put themselves in a situation. You can tell by the tone of that trailer that they are really trying to get back to where they were before. They're trying to get back to the what's up, Donnie? They're trying to get back to the MCU where Winter Soldier was the best movie that has ever graced the screen, in my opinion. And that trailer gave me those vibes. I feel like they've had missteps. They've tried to rectify a lot of stuff. Yeah, Christopher Reeve is the GOAT.
Yep.
Always.
Yeah, they went crazy. Yep, Idris Elba. Now, come on, man, and not to deviate, but Idris Elba is an excellent actor. The man is British. Why can't he be James Bond? James Bond is a mantle that's been placed on a whole bunch of folks from Remington Steele all the way up to Timothy Dalton, all these folks, Daniel Craig. Why he couldn't be, 007? But I digress. But my thing is this, man. I get tired of people down in something or putting down something just because they're letting their insecurity show when it comes down to stuff that they don't like. It's one thing to not like a movie because the acting is terrible. It's one thing to not like a movie or to not like a trailer because you feel like the CGI looks garbage. It's one thing to be opposed to something if you are a diehard fan and you just saying, okay, I don't like it. But the inferences that I've been getting as far as comments, there have been some good comments about the movie, but I see a lot of people, man, and one thing that I really don't like, and I'm gonna go there for a second, is that you have a lot of people, their prejudice and their bigotedness start showing when they start posting these comments and stuff. And it's like, bro, like, are you really serious? Like, I can remember back when Black Panther came out, man, and there were literally memes of Black Panther. I don't know who put them out, but they had him holding up a piece of watermelon, man. And it's like, is it really that serious for you to not like a character or to not like a movie, for you to be in that particular situation where your mind goes there? And I've seen comments akin to that when it came down to Falcon. Like Matt started off, Falcon, we all knew at the end of Endgame what was going to happen. Fast forward to Captain to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you had hints and clues of it then. Now we get to the movie and all of a sudden you got people out here saying they don't like it and it's woke. I'm so sick of that word. If you have any idea what happens in the comic books, he took over the mantle of Captain America. Same with Bucky. And it's like, I don't understand why people don't get the fact that there is change, like you said, Chris. And some change is good, some change is bad. For the most part, many people that I know that read Captain America, they didn't have a problem with Bucky becoming Captain America, because we all know in the comic books, if the status quo changes, guess what? It's gonna change back to where it was before.
I was going to say that exactly what you were saying, Al. Exactly.
And at the end, right, because right now, if I'm not mistaken, they got 2 Captain America books running. They got Sam Wilson Captain America, and then they got the Captain America book with Steve Rogers. But you have people that's online talking about they won't Cap this, that, and other. They don't know that because they're ignorant, because most of them don't read comic books. It bothers me. At the end of the day, I tell people, look, give it a chance. If the movie is doo-doo, it's gonna be doo-doo. If the movie's gonna be great, it's gonna be great. But don't let some preconceived notions or bigoted mindset or prejudiced thought process prevent you from going to see the movie just because Captain America is not a blonde, blue-haired guy. This is totally different from the gender swap, because this is something that occurred in the comic books. And most people didn't have a problem with it back then, but for some reason now it's just a big issue for most folks. Oh, that is so sweet, Chris. I love that.
Yeah, well, she goes to camp. They go to camp tomorrow for a week. So,
you know, I want to back up what you said, because if you really go back, like, remember in the comics when James Rhodes took over for Iron Man, when Tony Stark was dealing with his alcohol issue, you know, like, we all remember that, and I even have a lot of issues of that stuff. And yeah, it was great stuff to see, you know, James Rhodes build himself up from being the side guy for Tony Stark to becoming the solid friend, to being the man to replace Tony when he went down with his alcohol issues. So, you know, we known Falcon for such a long time that when he became Captain America, it was fine. Especially after Bucky had his run. You know, those 2 characters are tied to Captain America as sidekicks, as partners. And when there was their time to become Captain America, it's perfectly fine. And just like you said, we know that the status quo is always going to go back to the original. It always happens in comic books. There's nothing changed. But now, because it's happening in the movies, and there's no chance that Chris Evans is coming back, these trolls are going to come out and say, oh, he's not our Cap. We want real Cap back. But guess what? You're not getting Chris Evans back. You have to look at Anthony Mackie has done a great job as Falcon and building himself as being a lead character for the MCU as Captain America. So I'm looking forward to seeing this film. You know, and I ignore trolls. They don't even bother me. I see their posts and I just keep scrolling, because at the end of the day, they're just being negative to be negative. Because you're gonna have your people that's positive and you're gonna have people that's negative. And the trolls are always gonna be there to stir the pot, to start controversy. And the more attention you give them, the more they enjoy it. And, you know, props to Matt, you know, he's arguing against the trolls. I'd be like, man, fuck these trolls. I pass them by the bridge and I don't even pay their toll, because that's all they are, is trolls. Fuck them. And I'm just going to keep supporting and enjoying what I like. Yeah, the MCU recently hasn't been good. Like, it's been up and down. It has not been the same since the Endgame stuff. But I'm looking forward to seeing this film. And I haven't even seen the trailer, but I'm still looking forward to seeing it, because I know it's going to be at least a quality film.
Right.
Does he have to be your Cap? As in, like, when people, he's not our Cap. Like, does he have to be your Cap? Like, for
I just see about throwing a damn shield in the movie. Good.
Right.
Exactly.
That's all we asked for.
I think in a lot of essence, and this comes to, and I know people that read comics can appreciate this. You look at a dichotomy between Sam Wilson, Bucky Barnes, and I forgot John Walker was Captain America for a minute.
Oh yeah.
U.S. agent. Yeah, I forgot. Because that's when see, this goes for the comic book knowledge. Steve Rogers got tired of the government. He said, "F all y'all, I'm leaving." He became Nomad, and they needed somebody to replace Captain America as a mantle of freedom in what Captain America stood for. So John Walker, if I'm not mistaken, he actually was wrestling. You remember they got a wrestling federation in the comic books. I can't remember what they called it, but the Thing was in this wrestling league. But I believe he was actually in there with the old boy that got murked. What was his name? Battlestar.
Battlestar.
Remember seeing his first appearance on top 10 list, and then he get dropped.
Just dropped.
He got destroyed, man.
Got dropped.
I was just about to say that, Legion of Comics. He was Iron Man during the first Secret Wars. Because I remember vividly when he was on that planet, it was something going on with that helmet because it was programmed for Tony Stark's brain patterns. It was either Secret Wars or the West Coast Avengers book. It was one of the two. But it was messing with him, and then him and Iron Man, or Tony, actually fought over the mantle of being Iron Man. Of course, Tony won, which again, status quo changes. Nobody batted an eye back then that James Rhodes was Iron Man, even when they found out, because they understood he was taking his best friend's place because he couldn't leave that Thunderbird and that Mad Dog 2020 alone. And he decided he was going to be a friend. So most people didn't even know. Most of the Avengers didn't know it was Tony Stark.
Right.
But to add on to what you were saying, Sean, man, it's like I wish that we would. Yep, it sure did. I wish that we can get back to the days, and I know it's not possible, but I wish we can get back to the days when the MCU was brand new and people was like, "Oh my God, Obadiah Stane." Like, well, who is Obadiah Stane? It don't matter, man, because he got a big ass Iron Man suit, man. He about to destroy Tony Stark. Those days, man, I think because of the fact that social media is just so prevalent in people's lives now, and everybody has, they want to say something, whether they want to be trollish or not, folks will get on the internet and say whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm going to support the movie too, and it's kind of odd, man. I find it's ironic, and I'm going to say this too, and I'm going to be quiet. Think Disney be trying to pander to black folks when they drop these movies in black history, because they did the same thing with Black Panther. The first Black Panther dropped in Black History Month and stuff. So I didn't think about that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna support it, and I wish folks would basically just, if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you can't say nothing like positive, just keep it to yourself.
Hey, I'm thinking about what DT said about about movies, and I'm like, do people really want the old movies that they had in the 70s and 80s?
Man.
What we had to endure growing
up. I was
up.
just thinking about that, Sean. Like,
I mean, you talk about Red Brown as Captain America with the helmet
and the clear shield
and the Tupperware shield.
Oh, and man, yeah. If they had to grow up with the superhero movies we had, they would not complain about what is happening. Because Lord knows, after you see Dolph Lundgren be the Punisher and then He-Man, you just question a lot of things in life.
That's supposed to be Man in Arms on the right?
Yes, it was.
He looked like an extra for Flight of the Navigator, man. That's what he looked like.
Man in Arms, like
is this what y'all want? Is this what y'all want?
Are you not entertained?
Hey, I ain't going front. I watched that movie a lot as a kid. It's still enjoyable.
The only good thing about that movie is you saw that sheriff running around with a shotgun the whole movie.
Golden Skeletor at the end.
I did like London as the Punisher too. Hey, that's all we had though.
Exactly.
But see, that's what I'm saying. They whine and moan, but this is all we had. Y'all got Netflix. Y'all, we just did get a decent some facet of a decent He-Man. I mean, the cartoon from the 80s was good, but then you had that remake that came on Cartoon. Was it Cartoon Network? That was pretty good. And then you know, then y'all botched it again on recently on that last one that they did. But this is what we had. Look at this chicken shit. Look at it.
Hey, hold up. I got something else, man. Hold on a second. I ain't gonna.
Man, it all look like a Colonel Sanders standing.
Damn.
Hey, let me know when I can share
stick like
something.
cornbread.
Can I share something real quick, Matt?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
All right. I'm not gonna play no music because I don't want us to get copyright struck. I'm just gonna play a few seconds of this. I think this is what the people want right here, man. Like real spit. Hold on.
You want Luke Rignon off the hook again?
Them green loafers on.
We were just talking about that last night, man. Folks don't understand. Hold up. This is what the people want right here.
Oh no.
Oh man.
This is what the people want.
No. Oh,
this is what the people want.
Pause
this
it right
is
there.
what
Just pause.
the people want.
Pause it right there. Pause right there. Pause.
You're not ready for that.
Pause.
Man.
This is what the people want.
Put this. Scroll back to the what you call it frame. Just leave it right there on the.
With his face.
Yeah. Look at that right there. Right there. Look at that.
That's not what people want.
That's what we want. Nick Hamill, man.
Oh, jeez.
And when I show this, trust me, I'm not trying to be funny because I watch this stuff religiously.
Yes.
Shout out to the Superstation. But is this what people want?
They might want this.
There you go. Hey, at least Luke Rigno played the part right.
Green loafers.
He ain't give a damn about the green loafers. He is the Hulk.
Yeah.
I actually got to see a little of this.
I mean, that's what they want. They want that.
Because they complaining about they don't understand. They don't when Christopher Reeves became Superman, it changed everything. And whatever we got, we enjoyed. There wasn't a 6-month schedule of movies dropping.
Hey, remember when people was complaining that Beetlejuice was playing Batman? Like, what the fuck? Man, Michael Keaton as Batman? And then next thing you know, after the movie, like,
everybody
Michael Keaton's out Batman.
Yeah, he was Mr. Mom before he was Batman.
Hey man, I had plenty of bro.
Man. Spider-Man had people
All
out there
those
with
shows
jump
invoke
ropes.
a whole bunch of good memories, man.
Yep.
You know, Linda Carter is Wonder Woman. I mean,
This is what the kids call peak MCU.
We had what we had. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh man,
there it is.
That's the Captain America they want. That's the one y'all want right there.
Good old Red Brown.
I would love for all the folks say we want Captain America back, and they bring this back.
Good old Red Brown with the plexiglass shield.
Bring that back right there with the evil Knievel helmet.
Man, hey man, look at that shield, bro.
That's wild, man. What is
a Tupperware shield, man? That shield made out of the finest plastics, man. Bump my brain. Look at that shield, man. Come on, bro. That's what we had. That's what
and guess what? We watched every bit.
We watched it.
Yeah. That's I'm telling you, man. If they bring that back right there in that uniform, everything, they bring it back and say we're gonna make a movie based off of that.
Practical effects, no CGI.
No.
Yeah, no CGI, none at all. I want when they punch it, be like somebody's hand hitting me. Boom.
Hey, bring back the Italian red skull from the 1990 film.
Yeah, the Three Stooges type stuff. Yeah, folks need to start whining and moaning.
Right.
Stop whining and moaning. Every time something drops, woke. That's woke. It's woke. That's woke. That's woke. Most overutilized word today. That and toxic. Both of them.
Yep.
If it ain't woke, it's toxic. If it ain't toxic, it's woke.
Yeah, man. We went through the trenches. That kind of stuff, man, bro. We saw the good and the bad. We saw the trial of the Incredible Hulk. We saw the bargain basement Thor. We saw all that stuff, man. Like, that's why I've learned to appreciate a lot of the stuff that we see now, man. And unless it's X-Men First Class or X-Men Apocalypse, I tend to bridle my tongue, man, when it come down to certain things, because it's like we've come a long way. You know, those Justice League, the CBS, the Justice League specials that they showed that didn't have Superman and Batman for some strange reason.
The Justice League, the Justice League TV show pilot that came out in like '94. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, actually, it was one that came out in the late '70s. Man, it had Green Arrow, Plastic Man, believe it or not.
This is what they want. They want your boy here. They want your boy. That's what they want. They want old
Johnny Five.
Old Johnny Five.
Johnny Five.
Bring Johnny Five back.
Yeah, Johnny Five. I got a Johnny Five.
Hey, he could be the robot that replaced Johnny Storm in the Fantastic Four cartoon.
The Herbie the robot.
Herbie
the robot. Yeah. Johnny Five gonna be the new Ultron.
What up, Damien?
What's your thoughts about it, comics, man?
About the Captain America?
Yeah, hop on in there, brother.
I mean, I'm not I don't even read Captain America comics like that. I mean, I picked up and collected a lot of the Sam Wilson keys and stuff like that, and some of the variants. But as far as the movies, I mean, I like the early two Captain America movies with who's the actor? Chris Evans. But I also liked how, I feel like Sam Wilson or Anthony Mackie has played a great character and to transition into playing Captain America. I mean, I feel like the MCU did him did it well with the way they transitioned him into it. They kept dropping hints and making sure they thoroughly showed that Cap was looking at him to be the next, and that he met everything that was supposed to be, as in a Captain America, stuff like that. So I mean, I'm looking forward to the movie. In itself, I mean, I actually didn't. I mean, maybe you guys knew or other people knew that the Red Hulk was going to be in it. I didn't know he was going to be in it, but I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, I'm glad that they added another aspect. I feel like at least they're giving him a good villain or to a rival or whatever to fight against, not some scrub, some weak villain, that's corny. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. And as far as the people that are hating on it and stuff like that, I mean, it's to be expected. I don't pay it too much mind. If the movie's good, the movie's good. If it's bad, I mean, it's bad. But I mean, I don't expect it to be bad though, and I do expect people to say it's bad, even though there's going to be a lot of people that actually don't know that the movie actually was well.
Sweet. Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be more trailers coming. It's going to be more madness, but we will be here. We will not allow this movie to be ruined by the trolls of the internet.
That's the thing. We shouldn't even let people ruin anything. Like I watched Ghostbusters Frozen Empire for the first time, last week. And I know a lot of people had mixed feelings about that movie. And I didn't go to the theaters to see it because Afterlife was okay for me, but it wasn't really my jam. But I gave the movie a fair watch. I'm not gonna let people's criticisms and say, oh, this movie is trash or stuff. Like, I'll watch the movie my own and have my own verdict on the movie. And the movie was fine again, but I see the criticisms there, but I'm not going to sit here and say the movie is trash because somebody else said the movie is trash and just like agree with that. I'm going to watch the film for my own and form my own opinion. So all the trolls that saying all this stuff, like, that's father trash. I'm ignoring them because what they say don't mean nothing to me.
I thought that I mean, I watched that movie. I've seen all the little recent new Ghostbuster movies, and I'm not saying I'm like a super fan of Ghostbuster, but I like Ghostbuster as well. I ain't gonna say that in that last movie that just dropped, the recent one, I feel like they was definitely kind of doing the most, like a little less of the Ghostbuster-ish stuff and a lot more of trying to push in like different motives or storylines like with the family stuff and stuff like that. Like I feel like I'm not really stick to like the whole mysteries and and demons and other world stuff and
But the one thing about those two movies, Afterlife and Frozen Empire, lost is the comedy aspect of the original two, and that was because of the cast that they had. It's not even about comedy no more. It's about just focusing on the drama of the family, and that kind of takes me out because I'm like, I want to have the comedy to balance the horror, with the original cast. But because now the new cast is all about family and drama, and this whole ghost side chick that tried to get with Phoebe, I'm like,
yes, that was the part that I was just like, are you serious? Are you serious? And I also didn't focus too much on trying to make everything like technical, like trying to make all the characters or make like certain characters seem like they're super knowledgeable about every single little gadget or every single ghost and stuff like that. I didn't like that whole little laboratory thing, where they would just they had ghosts that they were testing and doing and working with and stuff like that.
I'll say that was pretty cool because that's something that I do see something like Egon having, like a little laboratory where he's testing ghosts. But unfortunately we don't have Egon. And while I understand Winston having that place as a way to test ghosts, it did feel far-fetched even for him.
Sweet.
Sorry, Matt, we deviated from this.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. I know. I heard when Ghostbusters, I already knew where it was going, so it's all good, bro.
Real quick, Matt, before you move on. Well, Chris, did you have anything else to say?
No, I mean pretty much everything we've all been talking about. Like it's crazy. I haven't seen the new Ghostbusters, so I don't know if I want to watch it now. But
don't let us dissuade you, Chris. Give it a watch.
Watch it for yourself so you can get your own opinion.
But yeah, like it's always gonna be crazy though. We're gonna see this every time whenever there is the just like they said Jason in the comments. People got mad that Denzel in the new Gladiator movie. It's like
they mad because Denzel gonna kill it,
right? Like y'all do know there was a black guy tanned, whatever. Dude, there was a dude basically Denzel's character in the first one. Like why are y'all surprised? Like what? They needed to make this movie dynamic, and they went, we can't get Russell Crowe again because it's further along. So, Denzel, but again, people are going to always find something to complain about. You're never going to make the perfect anything, no matter what it is, because there's always going to be that one person who's going to just look at it and just be like, I don't like it. They're not going to be able to articulate why they don't like it. They're just not going to like it just because it exists. And it exists in their world. They've had to look at it, and now they just mad. And it's crazy. It's 2024. We got way more important things to worry about, people. Let's enjoy what we getting.
Yeah, enjoy.
While we getting it.
While you getting it. Yeah, while you can. Yeah.
And I agree with Damien. If the Cat movie doesn't turn out well, it ain't going to be because of Sam.
Yeah.
Right. But that's what they'll blame it on. If it turns out to be a bad movie, they'll say it's because it was a black Captain America movie.
I'm glad you touched on that about it. And I'm gonna be quiet after this, man. But just the whole thing, I was gonna respond to.
I was gonna say no. Go ahead.
Man. But Denzel is a multifaceted actor, Academy Award winning actor. He got his start on Broadway playing in Shakespeare plays, so I think he's pretty qualified to play the role he's playing. And like you said, Sean, he probably gonna be the best thing in that movie. But I digress. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that right quick.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. It is time. It is time for us to get these hauls. together. All right. We're coming your way, brother.
It's been a while, Chris. It's
No,
been a while.
Man.
It's been a while. No home,
Been a
but I
long
do have
time.
something. I came across that I forgot that I even had because I was organizing comics out in the garage, and I came across both these books. They don't make them anymore, but this is the Marvel Vault. It's basically a museum and a book, and then the other one is the DC museum and a book. And they're, if you can find them, because I don't even know I know they don't make them anymore, but if you can come across one at like a used bookstore or whatever, it's perfect, because it actually has a lot of reprints from old Marvel like mail-ins and things like that from the 70s and the 60s. It even has, the Marvel one even has a copy of the old Marvel Universe restaurant that used to be at Universal Studios or whatever that they had. It has a copy of the menu. But it's really great to see all the old art, like stuff like here from like the 30s and 40s with Batman and Wonder Woman, like the decoder dial and stuff like that, that, you know, they don't do in comic books anymore. You can't mail in and get anymore or anything like that. And it's really great to see where, well, I mean, for me, I look at it, I'm just like, man, the things we don't get no more. That would people would probably love now to have things, these little bitty
tangibles.
Right. You know, it's all digital now. So it just being able to just like get these little bitty things, you know, just like with the Deadpool and the polybag with the card. You know, those little memorabilia pieces are like really, really cool to me. And I forgot I'd even had those. And I came across them and I was just like, you know what? Let me pop these out right quick and peruse through them. So if you can come across them, the Marvel or the DC museum in the book, I highly advise to pick them up to add to your collection just to have and learn about the history of the comic book companies that you love.
Sweet.
That's it for me.
Al, you got anything, brother?
I have my peace of mind. That's what I have. But hold on. Got this one thing. Shout out to Matt. I was hanging out with him and Larry this morning. We got some Brassels. Went to Matt's storage unit. And, it ain't much, but.
Hey, that's the guy that sold us the Lobo book, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that is the guy that sold y'all the Lobo book.
It sure is. It's the comic book guy from Heroes Con.
Yep.
DC Comics. Appreciate that, Matt.
Hey, no problem. Much love, brother. Much love. Puff.
All right, so I got a light haul this week. A few books.
Hey, Sean, you know what? I just noticed you done shaved, man. You done regressed 8 years.
I know, man. When I say, hey, it'll be back by next week. So by the next time you see me on the show, I'll be on the age. Vampirella Dark Reflections.
Nice.
Savage Dragon number 271. Only Mickey Mouse. Been enjoying this run of Conan. This issue number 12. Death in the Family. Robin Lives.
Oh yeah.
Robin Lives.
Robin Lives.
My back issue pickup of the day. Catwoman. Number 7.
Oh yeah.
Woo.
Oh yeah.
Zatanna. Adam
That was a
Hughes.
great run.
Yeah. Adam Hughes did some good work on that run.
Hey, man, who did the artwork on that, man?
Adam Hughes.
This Adam Hughes. He did the cover.
Golly, man.
Them legs. Then I met a creator today, Jamie McAfee, and I got this from her, Alexis Wild. I did a little short review, basically a dystopian future, a hellish future, you know, and Alexis Wild, is leading a group of people against that hellish team that took over the earth. So it was pretty cool chatting it up with her, and she was very nice, and I'm looking forward to supporting her. Support this book on Indiegogo, and this is issue number 1. Issue 2 will come out probably next year, So that, and I got a little CD, album, some music, some Sky Zoo, Ant-Man Wonder, Ode to Reasonable Doubt. And that's pretty much it.
All right, sweet. Comic man, what you got over there, brother? If you got anything, brother.
I got a little stat. You got the Sonic the Hedgehog Winter Jam. This is the retailer, the 1 in 10 retailer incentive.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alpha 1 in 10.
Very nice.
Jenica on the cover. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter, issue number 5, 1 in 50.
Oh, nice.
There's a fun pick for you.
Shredder versus Bison. Yeah, I know Bison on Street Fighter 6 now. Again.
For Bison, it was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got this. Sonic the Hedgehog issue 69. This is the Miko Suyon Virgin variant. I think this was for Fan Expo.
That is dope.
There's a black and white version of this that actually that we could have got it. I think
at Heroes Con.
Yeah, Heroes Con.
Yeah, because Comics Curing Cancel had it at their booth.
Yeah, I totally forgot to go over there and grab that. As y'all saw earlier, they had the issue 70, cover B and the cover A. Issue 70, Sonic. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan. I've been picking these up. This is issue 4. And this is cover A. I've been collecting the Saturday Morning Adventures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles run.
It's a fun read.
Classic.
That's what that hairdo.
I actually have the retailer incentive for this in my box somewhere. I forgot to dig that out a second ago, but this is the cover. This is cover B for Sonic the Hedgehog Spring Broken, and this is the cover A. I ordered, so I've been on my Udon books heavy. So I ordered the Street Fighter Game Girls series that just came out, I think last week or this week. This is the cover B.
Nice.
The cover A.
Look at that. Chung-Li gotta make sure she get them thigh in the photo.
Yeah, that's
always.
This is cover D. Jury. Now these two variants I got from what's the name of this? Sapphire Skull Comics.
Nice.
Jury, with a mugshot, and another version of Jury, with a mugshot. And these I found somebody that went to the Fan Expo. I mean the Anime Expo, and got these from Reek or REIQ, however you say his name. You could only get these at his booth, and these are both signed. Oops.
Yeah, I see it.
Nice.
And that's everything I got recently.
Sweet.
Actually, hold on. Actually, I skipped over the online exclusive variants. So this is the cats the wetsuit online exclusive X1 cover for Udon, and this is I got two of them, both of all these covers, and this is the swimsuit version, the X2. So and the other one's in my box somewhere. I didn't want to get it damaged, and this one's actually I sold online a few days ago. Got to get it shipped out, but yeah.
Sweet.
That's it.
All right. So I got a few things here that came in. I'll go with this first. So I've got a little bit of artwork here. We've got some production pieces here of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the production sheet for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 11.
So
I've got another one here as well. There we go. Another one of the production copies there. This is for issue 13. Got another one here. This is for issue number 33. Al, you froze up over there? No, there he is. Yeah, thought Al froze up there. Thunder Bunny number 1. This is the original sketch.
That is very nice.
Got the production sheet for Young Love. Got this right here. This is Jumbo Comics number 70. This is the second work of Matt Baker. Second published work.
Nice.
Got that one on a Midnight Maraud. There's only 8 copies of these that's out there, so you don't see it come up too often. Original art, Betty and Veronica.
Hey.
And last but not least, original production art for Saber.
Ooh, damn, man. I just posted that book a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I picked that issue up at Heroes Con.
Wow. Yeah, I got the production sheet. Yeah. Wow. So that is it for I. That is it for I. All right.
Awesome, man.
Sweet stuff, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Al will be here next week, but I will not be here. I have been tasked with photographing Belle Biv DeVoe next weekend.
Good.
Yeah, they're in town for a concert with 112.
Well, yeah, I'll be down there photographing them this next weekend. So I'll be down there.
Yo,
gonna get some poison, man.
Yeah. So I'll be down there. We'll be back next week.
So are we gonna do a show next week, or like I said,
yeah, we're doing a show. I won't be here. But yeah, we do a show next week. Al, if you're up to it.
We can.
Yeah. And if you feel like it too, Al, if you feel like it too, just keep it posted how you feel. So
Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, let me just go throw this out quick. For those that know, I've told in April I was diagnosed with colon cancer. Had surgery. I'm good. My chemo starts this week. So yeah. So based on that, we'll determine whether or not we'll do a show. So I'll let you know, Sean.
Yeah. All right. I wanted to fall over. All right. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget this week to be on the lookout. The third edition of Auction Watch will be dropping this week as well. We recorded early this week, so we'll be dropping that this week. Probably early this week, so be on the lookout for that. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Puff, what do you have coming up with VP? What are y'all talking about next week?
Streets of Fire. We'll talk about that film this coming Friday.
All right. And Chris, do you have anything for Outcast United dropping anytime soon?
We got a new podcast episode coming up. I've been watching My New Adventures of Superman, the new season of that. So we got a review for that coming up.
All right. Comics Man, you got anything you want to throw out there, brother?
No, I'm just going to be chilling.
All right. And that's what we about to get ready to do. Ladies and gentlemen, hope that you enjoyed this. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone that you know about the Comic Hall crew. and that Sam Wilson ain't going no damn well. Y'all have a good night.
There you
Yeah.
go.
If I can find the thing, if I can find the outro.